Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. And thanks for joining. Thanks for your support. What up, Silver Days? What's going on with you, fam? Welcome to the Zebec hour, I guess. Maybe hour and change, hour and 30 minutes. But this is the Zebec, ZBCN live stream from the AMA today. And like it says in the title, they are who we thought they were, right? Zebec are who we thought they were, right? They confirmed today in the AMA. We're not here rug pulling, scamming, conning, lying, manipulating, making up stuff. They are who we thought they were. BTM Crypto News Network, XRP Army, Silver Days. You're gonna make me make some XRP videos, bro. I gotta get back on my XRP swing. Since you are so confident with XRP, and the rumor is XRP might be buying, partnering, merging, affiliating with, associating with, tying to Zebec. It might be a good look for everybody. But let's know what you guys think about that as well. Zebec baby. What up, DR? What's going on with your fam? What up, Hardward? What's going on, fam? Welcome to the BTM Crypto News Network. And again, Zebec and the Zebecians are who we thought they were, right? They're working on big projects. They are good. They are using everything we thought they would, and they are building, right? What up, Ali? We are back. We definitely are, sir. Yo, BTM putting in work today, putting in work. You gotta push the main RWA token out here, the best payroll solution in the crypto industry, the hardest working ship builders, I guess. I don't know. You kind of caught me off guard with that. The hardest working ship building payroll, credit card, debit card, student helping, distribution, payroll. I don't know. I'm running out of things to say. But Zebec has so much going on. It's crazy. And they're saying too, with the partnerships with Circle, MasterCard, Visa, Bank of America, Chase, which hasn't been confirmed, and Gate Knox, and what was the other one? Science Card, right? If they are first to get this, what is that? iOS 20022 certified, there's going to be a massive pump. You think it's pumping now, which I told you it was. Stuart Vincent, what up, bro? Bernie Mac voice. Who you with? For sure, Vincent and the Zebecians and the people of Zebec or Zebec. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. I guess we're kind of out of the intro. So shout out to all the Zebec holders, everyone who came through the FUD, all the ones that kept their calm and kept it cool and just waited out. As I said before, I don't want to be the I told you so guy, but I told you once the news came, I told you guys last week, once Tuesday comes, the price will pump and it's going to pump straight through Wednesday. And I think it was perfect timing or strategic planning or a good overall idea to have it on Wednesday and them releasing the information about the British Parliament on Thursday, on Monday, right? So you see the price started pumping I think Sunday night, Monday-ish, and then they released the announcement late Monday. Prices started pumping hard Tuesday and skyrocketed today between the AMA announcement, which was heavily attended, and the update about the British Parliament. And like I was saying yesterday, it doesn't make sense for these guys to looking at something and these guys to be meeting with the British Parliament if there's something sketchy about what they're doing, right? If there is something out of the ordinary, why would the British Parliament be wanting to meet with them, right? So I think that kind of killed the whole what is that? The whole scammer vibe, which oh man, which uh a lot of people weren't able to verify about the companies, the partnerships, all that went out the window, right? So thanks for all your hard work and verifying. And everyone who stayed strong and supported the Zebec army, the Zebec warriors, um, the Zebec, Zebecians, the sailors, the shipbuilders. I don't know. No, just going kind of crazy today because the price got me super excited, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was sweating the last week. I was buying in deeper and the price kept dropping and I kept buying in deeper. People are spreading FUD. I had to do my own research, go back and do more due diligence. Like, man, it can't be a scam, right? I researched the mess out of this. Been watching this. I've been looking at it. There's no way, right? So I went back to check, make sure all my I's are dotted and all my T's are crossed, because this is one of my largest crypto investments. So if it doesn't go well, it ain't looking good for pretty much nothing I'm investing in. And I got over 1 million ZBCN tokens. And I was like, bro, I just got over a million and almost a million and a half. And I was thinking, bro, I finally got over a million and something Zebec and his price is crashing. I got people on my ear. I got uh Martin Lucas living rent free. Like, oh my God, this guy's making these horrible songs. And even he didn't buy any. I was like, nah, bro, I'm convicted. I'm in it to win it, right? I'm not new to this. I am true to this. I'm riding this till the wheels fall off. The same thing with Turbo, bro. I'm already invested in it. I'm not going to sell because the price goes down. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to not buy more when the price is down. If I already bought it, what sense does that make? What up, Yazin? Heard Martin apologize, deleted his X. The whole X account? Stop it. Stop it. I did hear he took a lot of the videos down because I was about to go in there and destroy that fool. But I guess I'll keep it cool. My daughter says you got better things to do besides harassing, uh, what is it, YouTubers or people making YouTube. I was feeling the same way. I was going to sell any of my, wasn't going to sell any of it. Thought I was nervous. Bro, I was sweating it, right? I'm telling you, I was like this all weekend. Watching the news about the floods and pray for the people in Texas that got flooded out, guys. It's pretty bad out in central Texas, and it was a drought. So if you know anything about weather conditions, if there is a drought, when it does rain, it's gonna hold the water, right? Because there's no been hadn't been any water there. Thank you for reposting, Rob. One light. I appreciate that. Yeah, bro. I'm look all weekend. This is me. Looking at the news, looking at my phone, looking at the news, looking at my phone. The price is going down. I'm like, should I buy more? I'm buying more. I'm like, I'm waiting, waiting for the price to go down. The price goes down further. I'm like, I'll buy some more. I'll keep buying. The price keeps going down. I'm like, man. If this price gets under 0021 or 0019, I don't know what to do. I'm buying, I'm looking, I'm buying, I'm looking. Nobody's saying anything. All I'm seeing is FUD. I got this guy, Lucas, talking about he didn't even buy. I'm like, oh man. So all I got is you guys. And I was like, look, as long as you guys are showing up, I'm gonna keep making videos and I'm gonna keep holding. If it goes to minus 0.0000857, I'm gonna ride it all the way down and we're gonna talk about it all the way down, bro. So I'm like, look, I did the research. These guys are legit. Everything they're talking about sounds legit. It's only a matter of time before it bounces back. I don't want to be that clown that sold on the way down, only for the price to pop back up. And then I was looking like, dang, I sold when it was down. Now it's back up. So I'm going to spend more money to get back to where it was. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. I'm going to sell and I'm going to buy it as it keeps going down. I keep buying it. It keeps going down. I keep buying more. It's going down. I'm like, man, what is really going on with Zebec? I was like, no, it's got to bounce back. It's too much here. And then that announcement came out about Tuesday, and then the announcement came out Monday, and I was like, we're good. I'm like, man, thank God I held on to it. And I was like, no, I'm not selling, bro. I'm not even in the selling business, bro. If we're in, we in it, right? And if we research it, like I tell you guys, I research everything before I buy it, before I make a single video, before I get involved. Let's turn on the spotlight and see what we can see. Yeah. I always research it, right? I'm not going to make a video about something I don't even know. Even when you guys give me video or give me cryptos, I'll look it up, look at the numbers, and then do a deeper analysis before I talk about it or list it on the what is that? On the crypto bubbles, right? I've been looking at the crypto bubbles for years, and I've been doing the research, guys. I haven't been sticking around this long in crypto by willy-nilly picking things that look good and have cute images or pictures. Somebody told me they don't even what somebody was like, they only buy crypto that has good-looking images. I was like, bro, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Just because it has a good image doesn't mean it's a good crypto. I'm loving my 1.5 milli Zebec. I accumulated it all through the FUD. My man, music is life. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, yo, Chad Williams, what's up with you, bro? Welcome to the club, fam. Thanks for all your videos. Bro, I know a Chad Williams, actually. Can't be the same Chad Williams. But yeah, I'm here to help you guys out to navigate this incredibly complicated crypto environment. Bro, I've been in crypto for a while and I know how complicated it is. Everybody's telling you everything. You think you know something and you find out it wasn't what you thought it was, or it might be a scam. Bro, I've invested in scams. I invested in rug pulls. I lost all my investment. I've sold too early. So I'm telling you guys because I know, right? I've been there. You can't talk about it unless you've done it, right? If you haven't made any money in crypto, if you haven't invested, if you're scared, you're sitting on the sideline, you can't be making videos, right? You can't be Martin Lukinson. Is it Lucas? Martin Lukinson and telling people you didn't even buy the crypto, bro. Your credibility shot, right? What are you doing? Why are you even? Why are you even making videos, right? Is there a Zebec rich list? Is there a Zebec rich? I don't know what I'm not 100% sure what a Zebec rich list is. A list of investments, I'm not sure. And I'm not even sure that they'll publish that. You can look at the wallets, but the wallets aren't going to tell you who owns the wallets, right? It's going to tell you what person, what wallet owns what. You could look it up, but it's a very timely process. So let's look at the bubbles real quick and get going. ALI is up 8.9.2. Okay. I know I should have got back into one of my first videos is artificial liquid intelligence. So they have a chart. Yazim, where's the chart at? SUI is 4.2. Ondo's up 3.4. XPX is up 6%. Spectra, glad I held on that Spectra, 12.5. Zebec, ZBCN, Zebec Zebec is 43.6%, almost 50% up. People are crying about it being down 6%. I'm telling you, like I told you guys earlier in that first AMA stream, bro, I got two people, maybe one now. I got a person that DMs me every single day without fail. Anytime Zebec is down, anything red, right? I get an email. What's going on with Zebec? Why'd you invest in Zebec? Why are you talking about Zebec? Zebec is a scam. Zebec is a what do you say? The CEO is a scammer. It's all a scam. It's gonna be a rug pull. You're gonna every single day. I don't think you guys are feeling me. Every single day this guy emails. Every single day I get a DM from this guy, something negative about Zebec. And you know what? I didn't get one today. So think Zebec is pumping, but there's a few people that FUD Zebec, right? It's haters. And like I told you previously, you only have haters if you're doing something good, right? Nothing's going, nobody cares. Once you start doing something and it starts pushing and making money, then you have the haters. Um, Yazim, let me know where that chart is. You can link it to my or send me a DM to X or list it here. If you don't believe in something, you will fall for anything. Zebekian. That might be the quote of the day. E.T. We'll call you E then. ET 112 190. We'll call you E. That might be the quote of the day, E. If you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything. Snake is up 7.9. Ingest is up 4%. Radiant is up 8.9. XLM is up 12%. Dodge is up 6.9. Ethereum is up 4%. Shut the front door. Ethereum might push on over to that 3,000 mark. Near's up 4%. Flocky is up 1.4. ALI16Z is up 5.5. Prime is up 10%. Cardano's up 5.5. Mr. Miggles is up 6.8. Aerodrome is up 3.5. Just send an email to the group about the Ethereum. Solana's up 3.7. Caspa's up 3.3. White, even with the CEO being arrested, these guys are still in the green. I might have to throw a couple dollars at White Rock. Brett's up 8.3. Pepe's up 6.9. Fartcoin's up 4.7. Oh man, such a relief to see green on your crypto wallet, right? Not down crazy. Tiles up 6.2. Uh, AIZO's up 4.3. Ton is up 1.3. Litecoin is up 3.8. I was thinking about getting a Litecoin miner. I'm not sure. I'm not just sure about that, but it is holding steady. AVAC 5.2. Uniswap 8.6, Algo 7.2. I think that might be it. Looking for it on X. I saw it a month or two ago. No worries, my brother. No problem, fam. So this is the Zebec holders, which it went down to 73,009 or 73,000 seven 700 and something, and I told you it would come back to 74,000, and we were looking at 73,999 for like 10 minutes on one of my lives, and it flipped back over to 74,000. And somebody mentioned that in the live, the live stream? No, it's a YouTube posting on one of my postings about these guys are sweating it, and we only lost like three, 400, maybe 500 holders, and the whole time the price was down. And now we're at 74,540. So we got all the holders back plus some, if I'm looking at this correctly. Just making a note of something is let's see here. So within the last 4 hours, I don't know why these guys are charging for the hour view, but whatever. Within the last four, oh man, I can't copy and paste that, bro. Let me see if we can find a way to get this out of actually send it to me on X. Uh See if we can get it on X. Okay. Um 4 hours up 161, 12 hours 385, 1 day 547, 3 days up 506, 7 days up 115, 14 days 1,492, down 30 days 569. And of this 569, it was over 1,600 at one point. I got to go back and look at the videos, but it was down big. But now starting to pull back out of the hole. Let me see. Did Yasim send that link over? Let me see if I can find Yazim on X. Are you on X, bro? What's this? What's it? YA. Wait a minute. Uh, Actually, I might be able to pull it up. Let me see. Are you on here? Dang it. Um, did you share it? Let me see here. Yazim. Uh, it's a R. Yes. YA and R. Okay, so see it now. There you are. Let's see here. Oh wow. So we're following you now. J Dollar Donuts. Let's go. Is this it? You said crypto mental. What is it? Okay. I don't see it on here. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I don't have the I can't get it out the chat. For some reason you can't copy links out of the chat. But I did find you on X. So you want to post it on your X account, I can get it from there. Um, Yeah, sorry, someone's at the door trying to figure out what's going on. Yes, I posted it in the chat. No worries, we'll find it eventually. So this is from the AMA, 62,100 tuned in. Keep in mind, there's only 74,000 holders. So if my math is correct, that is more than, dang it. Okay, move this back over. This is more than 3/4 of the entire holders of Zebec, right? 62,000 is only 72,000, 74,000 holders, right? That's more than 3/4 of it. Bitcoin's pumping. Thanks, Darren. You see it on X. Let me see if we can find it. I was just on your X page. Dang it. Why does this always do that? Okay. See if it's posted on your X. Bingo. Is this it? Yeah, crypto mentality. Thanks, brother. Thanks for that. And we'll go back to make sure you sign up for the BTM Crypto News Network to stay current on the video. So this is who are the top Zebec millionaires and billionaires. So there is, okay. So I guess I'm in the shark category. I'm a shark, baby. I'm a shark. Don't hate me because I'm not a fish, but a shark. I don't know. I'm not good at the freestyle. Yeah. I got to get some more, then I'll be a shark. No problem. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm at the shark level. I'm trying to get to the whale level or the Leviathan. I don't even know what a Leviathan is, but 10 million. We we are live, huh? Yeah. Yeah. We are live. Who are the top Zebekian millionaires and billionaires? So type in the chat. If you don't put the total, just put if you're a whale, a shark, a stingray, a sea turtle, a clownfish, or a seahorse, or below seahorse, where it starts at 10K. What if you actually 10K or less? So just type in the chat. It doesn't really matter. If you hold one Zebec token, you're part of the family, bro. You're part of the Zebekians. Let's keep it moving. I'm almost a Leviathan. Okay, Abdullah. Who else in the chat? Let me know where you're at. Zebec, pump it up. You're gonna pump, you gotta pump it up. Please tell me the song's not on here. They're saying because they ping you with these stupid copyrights for getting a piece of the song. Shark, shark, Peter, your shark. Uh, Peter, your shark. Uh, Tariq, Tarek, you're a shark. Welcome, bro. Nazim, a shark. Welcome. The principal, you're a shark. Let's go. Let me know in the chat where you're at. Mike loves utility cryptos. I feel you, Mike. Zebec up 41.6. As soon as Zebec retest the 0030029 region, I'm converting the remainder of my trading bags. Bye, bye, bye. Tony, let's go. Where you been at, Tony T? Comedy artist Shazam. Okay. 100% sure where that came from. But either way, appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. Just trying to keep the lights on over here on BTM Crypto News Network. But with that pump, we should be good for a little while, actually. Live footage of paper hands. Zebec, know what you hold. Zebec is the future of payroll. I was wondering that, man. I wonder how many people are at home like, dang, bro, why did I sell my Zebec, bro? Whale shark here. What up, Silver Days? I love it. Let's go, Zebec, pump it up. Live foot, man. I was just thinking about that last night, bro. All the people that was saying to sell, and that one guy that said he sold, and you got the nerve to post in X that you sold all your Zebec and how much you sold at the bottom. That's one thing we also promote in the crypto news network. I don't care how bad it gets. Don't sell at the bottom, bro. The whole purpose is to make money. If you sell at the bottom, you're not making any money, right? It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, possibly, but to me, that's kind of weird, right? That's literally giving money away. If you bought it and it tanked and you sold, might as well just ride it to the bottom. Uh-oh, Bitcoin is over 110K. Let's go. Bitcoin's coming for the all-time high. But yeah, it doesn't make sense to sell at the absolute bottom, right? You're losing your money. I could see, unless you need the money, right? It's not financial advice, but sometimes you need the money, so do what you got to do. But in my personal opinion, buying is for when it's at the bottom and selling it is at the top, right? It's really the best way to invest. That's in anything, not just crypto, but any investment, right? If it's down, why sell, right? It makes sense to hold it, at least to get your money back. But then I digress because maybe people are into different versions of investing. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me to invest after to sell after you lost your money. Your money is never realized until you sell. And if you sell at a loss, you didn't make any money. I'm just saying, and I want to preach to you guys. Uh, just sending out messages to my small investor group about the Ethereum to jump on it before it gets to 3K. Zebec, what up, Silver Days? Being at work, brother. No problem, Tony T. Let's go. So this is Financial Services and Markets Act 2000 Regulated Activities Amendment Order. Lord Livermore to move that draft order laid before the House on May 19th to be approved. Special attention drawn to the instrument by the Secondary Legislative Scrutiny Committee 28th report considered in the Grand Committee July 9th. I have no idea what these guys are talking about. Simon representing Zebec at the House of Lords tomorrow. This is one of the discussions taking place. Zebec is a crypto payroll and real-time payment platform, interacts significantly with the regulatory landscape in the UK, particularly with the Financial Services and Market Act, SFM 2000. Why is all these financial services 2000? Everything's 2000, 200, 250, 275. Bro, use some more numbers. You guys are confusing the heck out of me. It's subsequential, subsequential, subsequential. I don't know, I keep saying it wrong. The amendments, including the Financial Service and Market Act of 2023, SFM 2023. The breakdown of what Zebec Network would have to do with FSMA 2000, regulatory activities and authority. Definition of regulatory activities, SFMA 2000 defines regulated activities that require authorization from the Financial Conduct Authority, FC. That's what FCA means. Or the Prudential Regulatory Authority, PRA. As crypto assets and related services mature, the UK government is actively bringing them under a regulatory umbrella. I'm glad somebody's doing that. Maybe the U.S. can follow suit. I bought at the all-time high, freaked out, and sold some. Thank God I held a majority of my bag. Now I wish I had more instead of diversifying my bag into XRP and Zebec ZBCN. Um, Diversifying in XRP isn't bad, and Zebec. If you're already in Zebec and try to convince people to DCAN, right? To slowly buy in. New all-time high. I'm tripping. So Bitcoin did hit 101.12K. So you guys are right. Where are we at? Let's go. Okay, back to this. Crypto assets as investments, FSMA 2023 amended SSMA 2000 to expressly include crypto assets within the scope of investments for the purpose of regulatory services and financial promotion. This means that if Zebec services involve activities that fail under the definitions, safeguarding crypto assets, arranging deals with crypto assets, operating a trading venue that would likely require authorization. It's a lot, actually, but it's interesting. Oh, no, it's another page of this. Safeguarding crypto custody deals with holding, transferring, and crypto assets for users, i.e., for payroll, activities related to safeguarding uh, qualified crypto assets are being brought into regulation, meaning ZBEC would need to ensure compliance with relevant rules, including those around client money assets protection. Payments in e-money, while ZBEC focuses on crypto payroll, it's if its services invoke converting crypto to fiat or facilitating payments in a way that resembles e-money assurance or payment services, it would fail under regulations for those activities. Financial promotions, Section 21 of SMA 2000. The section restricts financial promotions, invitations to engage in investment activities unless it's insured or provided by an authorized firm. The Financial Services Markets Act 2000, Financial Promotion Amendment Order 2023, specifically brought crypto assets within the scope of these rules. Market and averting ZBEC or advertising ZBEC, like any financial service provider, encourages and marketing and advertising its platform and services. These promotions would need to comply with the FCA financial promotions rules to ensure that they are fair, clear, and not misleading, especially if they pertain to a crypto asset. So a company that does verify would be perfect, right? Especially if you're checking with the promotions to make sure um, they are who they say they are and they're not ripping people off. I think Zebec fits the bill perfectly. Rodney, Zebec, big things to come. Yes, sir. Everyone is happy to you bet, bro. Everyone's been sweating it like a prostitute in church all weekend, bro. I don't know about you guys. Um, Zebec, big things to come. Zebec up 8% for the week. Let's go WH. I know that's right. It's got to be up more than 8% on the week. Yeah, it's 10% on the week. WH. Let's see the weekly chart. Yeah, it's up 10%. Barely 10%, but hey, I'll take it. Bro, I don't know about you, but I've been sweating it since freaking last week when the crash started. But I told you guys, Don't wig out, right? It's gonna bounce back. This is how it works in anything. It has to pull back. It has to pull back to take off, right? It has to fuel up. I think Crypto Goon said it best. If you're running at full speed, you're gonna have to take a breath. You're gonna have to take a break to breathe, right? Then you can run again, but you can't run at full speed the whole time, right? You're gonna run out of gas, which happened to us. It did the corrections, it pulled back, and now uh we are pumping back up, right? Once you refuel, the rocket's ready to take off. Oh yeah, I found sweat glands I didn't know I had. I know that's right, bro. But the kid was sweating it, bro, for real. Sweating it up to my eyeballs. The XRP up 3%, Cardano up 3%, Stellar up 12%, Hedera up 6, SHIB up 2, official Trump coin up 3. Really? Flare up 0.38. I'm glad I sold the Flare to buy more Zebec. Zebec at the 0037 up 43%. Let's go. Freaking face is itching. That's weird. Not 100% sure what this is supposed to be, but hey. So I guess I can finally go ahead and break down and buy the Zebec hat. Shout out to ZBCN 365. If you see my thumbnails, I've been taking his pictures. So big shout out. If you get a chance, go ahead and like and get his numbers up to at least 500 followers, guys. Go over there and check them out. Where I get most of my images from. So I want to make sure you guys go over to his X page and show him some love. Shout out to my main man, ZBCN 365. Two Titans united, double the power, double the speed, Zebec and XRP. Let's freaking go, ZBCN. Um, Next is same. Okay. Crypto Quant 007 user really is pathetic. It shows that she is not intelligent enough to create her own images. She is now using our header for her last post. Once again, stop using our images. We do not give you permission, Queen. Crypto Queen, let's freaking go Zebec. Uh-oh, I've been posting her actually. It's weird. Yeah, she literally took that post. I've seen this post on Zebec, like word for word, she took the post. Anyway, this is I got 5 on it. Didn't need my glasses to see Zebec up 30%. I know that's right. And that was yesterday, my guy. Zebec 1.2% up last hour, 29%. Market cap 231 million. This is you sold Zebec diamond hands, panic sellers, bro. You don't feel me about panic selling, my guy. Pirates, the tide is rising. Time to keep your eyes forward and not look backwards. We don't have time for that. We don't have work. We have work to do to spread the good news. The groundbreaking global instant payments on Zebec. How much is Zebec up for the month? For the month, according to this guy, it is down 14% on the month. And yeah, 14.7 for the month. Past 90 days, it is up 298. Keep in mind, WH, it was up a good 400% before it came down. I guess we can look at the see, is there a month on there? Is a month? Yeah, so if we zoom out, so last month it came down hard, right? In May it pumped. I think it pumped like 400% or something. The last month it came back down, and this month is coming back up. So last month it came crashing down. People were wigging out, but we're back in business for this month. So this is what is the market size for payroll, and how did Zebec strategically position itself to capture the market? The question was asked by Sam, the CEO of Zebec. So let's see if we can listen to this
Look into this is right.
earlier.
Everyone
Like what kind of size market is that, Sam? Like what are you guys you're looking at here from a let's just talk in payroll terms. I know you've mentioned, I think I've heard various numbers before, but in your mind, like what kind of size market is that at the moment in terms of value?
So the way we look into this is right. Everyone, in fact, like I would say 90% of all the capital that exists in the world is some sort of payroll, right? It's like almost $11 trillion in payroll volume a year, right? It means at any time, right? Payroll float is in like not in billions, not in hundred of billions. It's actually almost in $1 trillion range. So whoever captures this captures everything else. Like nothing really matters. If you are able to capture the payroll industry itself, because
Yeah.
it opens up opportunity on being able to be the one who enables card, the way you spend the money, the way the money that you are spending is, i.e., like what stable coin that is being spent on, right? Everything that connects to the user, you are the one who is able to vertically integrate that. So it's a it's a
Wild.
very very big number. In fact, like it kind of like amazes us to even think about that. Like it's like, hey, it's like much higher,
It was the
much higher number than entire crypto market combined.
Right. It was a bit why I was kind of a bit nervous to say it, because I was like, is that real? But $11 trillion, like as an overall kind of payroll piece. And then you're absolutely right, right? Whoever is able to capture that then has the dialogue and the ability to create vertical products and services that complement it. And you're in the best position to be able to do so. I think it's such an amazing opportunity. Thank you so much for sharing that, Sam. Really appreciate it. Simon, like what?
That was actually a pretty good update. Moving forward, Zebec rewriting the rules of traditional finance. Why wait for payday? Get paid real time. I think that's pretty awesome. Right? I think that helps underserved group people, right? As somebody mentioned, uh, this helps like college students, right? If you're broke and you want to get something to eat, you don't got to wait 2 weeks, right? You can grab something while you're waiting for that check. Or if you need to make a payment, get your car fixed or something, right? As it streams, you can pay versus having to go to these predatory lenders and get crushed with interest on regular loans. I think that is a good thing. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And keeping it moving. So this is attention Zebec holders 0 1 or 1 cent is intimate. And 1 cent, let's get a clean break and close above the 0037. If we hold, then a penny perfectly aligns with my analysis. Read for your dedication to pay off. So he's saying if we hold 0037, which is here somewhere, we could catapult to 009, bro. So I don't know, but if we get to 009, 1 cent is right around the corner. just for grams, and we'll keep it cool. So what is this? 1 million times 0.1, 10 grand. Not bad. Not bad for a, what is it, $2,000-$3,000 investment. Make 7 grand on it. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But we know $1 million to $1 would be $1 million just for grands, just because I have nothing else to do. Let's see, $1 million. Actually, that's easy. $1 million times 5. Let's do $1 million times $10. $10 million. 10 times your money. If you like it, I love it. But I don't want to gas you up. Zebec will speak tomorrow at UK House of Parliament on tech, AI, and ethics. Zebec was invited by the Baroness Susan Kramer. I don't know who that is, but hey. Wow, Baroness. Am I doing that? It's just going by so. British politician and life peer who served member of parliament, Richmond Park. I don't know what this means. A member of the Liberal Democrats. She was the Treasury spokesman from 2015 to 17 and 17 to 19. Okay. I was actually looking for the video part here. Is
Most
this one?
recently, we have Mr. Mark Turkington, who is the leader of transaction monitoring at HSBC, of course, one of the world's largest investment banks and wealth managers, who is also joining our advisory team. So going back to my
Oh wow, I'm talking big on mute. So this is from the meeting tomorrow. I wonder if the price will continue to pump. This is Susan Veronica Kramer, Baroness Kramer, Ripple's RLUSD is integrated into Zebec Silver Card. Does Zebec intend to open the door for other stable coins like FIUSD? I'm not sure what that is. RLUSD JPMD. It's weird. This guy JPMC was swearing they wouldn't get into crypto. Crypto, what is it? My clients aren't interested in crypto. My clients have nothing to do with what's going on in the crypto market. But here you are making a dang crypto coin. So I don't know, guys. Zebec is the original provider of stablecoin Payroll. Circle is the early inventor and longtime partner. USDC is core to Zebec's products and central to its payroll system. Ripple RLUSD is integrated to the Zebec Silver. Zebec has been in talks with Ripple for the past few months regarding a product launch that they are collaborating on. More details will be released soon. That is actually interesting. And let's see what this.
Zebec intend on opening the door to other stable coins such as FIUSD, RLUSD, JPMD, etc. Where are we at with that? Because no doubt about it, right? The stable coin narrative is one that has really kind of like pushed on now. Like it seems to really be kind of setting a light. Like what's Zebec's kind of like stance on it?
Well, you need to remember that Zebec is the original provider of stablecoin payroll. So all of this great regulatory progress on stablecoins in the US is extremely bullish for us and what we're building. Circle is an early investor in Zebec and a longtime partner, as I mentioned in our last spaces. USDC is core to all of our products. It's core to our ecosystem. It's core to our payroll. And we're not going to be giving up on USDC. It is always going to be there. That being said, there are other stable coins that are coming into the market now, which we are evaluating, potentially working with. In fact, the RLUSD, so the Ripple stablecoin, we've actually integrated it on our Silver card. And of course, we've been in talks with Ripple for the past few months on a product launch, which we're working on with them as well. And more will be revealed on that when we are ready.
So yeah, hearing about when they're ready would be awesome. And I guess that was all for next. So let's go over to coin market cap. Coin market cap has green. I was kind of shocked there for a second, but I was looking at the long-term chart. So this is 24-hour volume up 216%. Tis a thing of beauty. Really? Up 216%. Where's? Oh, that's weird. It is up 216%. Oh, wow. If you like it, I love it. Let's go. Bullish on Zebec. Let's go. Of course you are. Da, 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 da. Zebec speaking in the House of Lords tomorrow at 11:30 UK time at the Tech AI Ethics event. Government is getting on the boat, both figuratively and literally. Moonshot just listed Zebec today. It's gonna skyrocket. Really? Where's the moonshot announcement? I hope you guys are buying the sugar honey iced tea out of this gym. This will soon go. This will go to the moon soon enough. Agree with that, brother. Definitely agree with that. And bullets on ZBEC. Let's get 004005. Several more pumps. So hold with your coins. Definitely. What will be the bull run peak price? That's a good question, my guy. Congratulations on anybody who bought at the 002. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see. Dang it. Zebec has broken its downtrend with a strong volume, reclaiming the key support and pushing above the 200 EMA bullish sign if momentum holds. Let's check out some of the top. I saw that earlier. Okay, Randall. No worries there. Holders loaded before this. Definitely. Bought the dip, my guy. Let me post it. I'm not sure what this guy's talking about. I'm bullish on Zebec. Let's go. Finally pump hard, allowed to say, I told you. I know that's right. I know that is right, brother. These were the whales that were holding the line at the 0025. I know that's right. Trying to tell you they was holding and pushing FUD to get you to sell so they can buy deeper. Buy rumors, sell news. Don't get butthurt over a post that is pointing out the obvious. You think it is random that there is a sale off after X event. This happens to every asset as normal. Gonna chill and not get so emotional. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I trust in the coin, but what I lose today, give me the news, please. Did I lose today? I didn't lose anything. What are you talking about, my guy? This message is for all the fudders. Thanks, appreciate your hard work you put in. Thanks to y'all, I was able to get Bub 7 down to the mid threes. Good job. It might be the quote of the day because you guys are awesome. Shout out to the fudders. You guys are awesome. Gonna send you a Christmas card because that definitely helped out. Let me see. Zebek's talking on X. Go listen. We heard it, my guy. Top crypto gainers, losers Wednesday, July 9th. Wow. Banana outsold Zebek? Wow. Who the freak is buying banana? Great. I lost my place. See if we can pull that back up to where we were. Bum, 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 bum. That's off to everyone that weathered the storm. Continue to hold Bill. Keep the faith and trust the process. I like it. So we got Zebec, we got XLM, Bonk, Zcash, and Ultima. I heard Ultima. Explore the future of decentralized finance with the Zebec network. Transform real-time payments with Zebec. Experience seamless financial transactions on the blockchain. I hope nobody's trying to trade this thing as possible, as always, but the moves occurred to show she can bounce quick. We knew that, my guy. Thanks for that. Zebec announced their integrated RLUSD into their card product. Simon confirmed friends with the head of BlackRock Assets, formerly executive at Ripple. This makes sense as they went to college for 4 years and graduated together. Zebec is going to the moon. If we can get some postings out here while we're reading these. Because I actually need to get my screenshot thing for that one. Dang it. Let me see here what happened. Okay, yeah. Tripping. Let's freaking go. Let me see here. Got a gazillion things open. I guess we can. Okay, that was the wrong one. And this is, let's grab this and I guess we'll check out a couple videos. If you guys don't mind, type an emoji in the chat if you know where it is at. And if you held on to Zebec and weathered the storm, let me know where you're at in the chat. Okay, that was the wrong one. Let me just post this real quick and then we will continue to look at some videos or see what the crypto street has to say about Zebec. So this is from yesterday, I think. If it comes up, I don't know if it's gonna come up or not. Yeah, this
Is there cool news as of right now when it comes to ZBCN? Well, I think so, at least based on a recent post by Zebec. And again, on X, they posted how they're excited to welcome two talented leaders to the Zebec team. Now, who are these individuals? First of all, it's Stelios Gergoniakis, and he is the senior product manager. And it says that, again, in this post, joins us after serving as principal engineer at London Stock Exchange Group and holding senior roles at Royal Bank of Scotland and Expedia. Now, Expedia is very famous. I mean, I'm very excited because senior product manager, amazing experience, good resume. This is something that I like, at least from what I see right here. Not to mention, The second person they want to talk about is Ike Reichhardt, and he is the head of UI and UX. He comes abroad with a stellar background as senior UX/UI designer and product manager at BMW/Mini. Now, again, BMW, very massive. Of course, Mini Cooper, when I take a look at that car, I do like the design. So I just find this very interesting. But again, also Volkswagen Group. So again, this is very famous. Also, we take a look at, he has also background at Kraft Heinz, Just Spices. Like, when I think about Kraft Heinz, I think about like the Heinz ketchup. And again, this is something that really excites me because let's think about this, right? Hiring individuals. I like seeing stuff like this when it comes to Zebec because other projects out there, instead of improving the team, instead of improving the fundamentals, what they go out and do, they try to, have athletes or celebrities talk about their project. And of course, it's going to be different on a case by case basis, depending on what the project wants to do moving forward. But the way you take a look at it is that I just think stuff like this seems more reasonable to me because they're actually improving the fundamentals, improving the team in a sense. And I do believe that moves like this also combined with the fact that, again, Zebec not too long ago acquired GateKnox, kind of being more so focused with compliance there, not to mention acquiring Science Card UK, being focused on the market of education, quite essentially in a sense, arguably, I would say, with that one. I mean, they're doing things. This is what I like about Zebec. It's not something that is just kind of there to simply exist. I like its initiative. I like what they're doing. I mean, I combine all this with
It's weird. I thought I was not on mute. I thought I came off of mute, but he is right. Zebec are who they said they were, right? Zebec is here, back in the action, and they are talking about the things that they are working on. So shout out to the ships or the sales or the Zebecians for coming through in a crunch. Let's go.
Zebec being focused on AI-based PayFi, being focused on global trade and finance, being focused on the payments market, being focused on RWAs, which stands for real world assets, being focused on payrolls, being
What's that, Granny? Start to transfer whales, transform whales. Is that a whale? Shark to transform whale. If you like it, I love it. Let's go. What up, Granny? What up, Clay? Where you been, bro? What's going on, big dog? Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in to the BTM Crypto News Network. And thank you for pumping the price on Zebec. We appreciate you, brother. Let's keep it going.
focused on. Also, the Zebec cards. I mean, really,
Yeah, there was a lot of information from the spaces today and a lot of confirmations. They are working with Ripple RLUSD, which is great. Uh, they do have the meeting with the British Parliament tomorrow, which is great. They are. Let's go. Crypto Clay, my brother, let's go. Tried to tell people to eat the dip, didn't? Yes, sir, we did, Crypto Clay. And shout out to Crypto Clay and all the Zebekians. We told you, right? I don't want to be the I told you so guy, but we told you. Stop listening to Martin freaking Lucas and put some money where your mouth is. And like I told these guys, what up, Jetpack? Like I told these guys, Crypto Clay, all weekend was like this, bro. Making videos, watching the news. Pray for the people in Texas that got rained out in central Texas with the flood. But this was me watching the news, watching the phone, watching the phone, watching the news, watching the news, watching the phone all weekend, bro. Like I told you guys Saturday, I had to go to the gym for not gym. I had to take the kids to the skating rink just to get away for a couple of minutes because The kid was sweating it, bro. I was like, man, I'm over a million, finally over a million Zebec, and the price is tanking. It won't stop dropping. But we ain't new to this. We are true to this. We're going to hold this all the way to the bottom if we have to. But yeah, we were here and we were hanging in there and it paid off. You guys are right, right? Shout out to the Zebekians. Shout out to people that didn't sell like these clowns, like that poor bastard that sold 700 tokens at the bottom. And I was telling you guys, bro, if you want to sell, unless you have to, or if you need the money, never sell anything at the bottom, right? If you're going to lose your money, you might as well try to break even before you sell. But I think it is finally going to push up. 1 cent is close. Jetpack GO, the GOAT. Shout out to Jetpack. Silver Days, what it do? BTM, I see you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your posting and keeping us honest with the Zebec and the Zebekians and the Zebec with real information. Hell yeah, saw BTM on the Black Roo Live. That was lit, bro. Try to join. I'm gonna try to join Black Roo more. Just trying to keep up, bro. Since Zebec's taking off, everybody mom's talking about it. There's a lot more people. When it was down, it got kind of quiet. Was not a lot of people talking, but the real OGs of the Zebekian nation, or the Zebekian coat, or the Zebekian tribe, or the Zebekian troop, or the Zebec army. I don't know what you want to call it. We need to get those worked out. 003725 and pumping. Let's freaking go to 1 cent. I know that's right, Crypto Granny. I know that is right. Typical retail lemon. Granny, is that you, Bobby? Bobby, is that you, Bobby? Yeah, Granny is invested deep, bro. But let's see. Let me see. Where were we at on Twitter? Um, so yeah, and actually, you saw the video yesterday. Our little quote got featured on Money and Me. Let's keep it moving.
I don't think it's bad. I mean, let's take a look at why I think Zebec is not something that I would kind of think is bad. Because, for instance, when we take a look at Zebec, allegedly, right? Historically, Zebec has even been partners with JP Morgan, Bank of America, Visa, MasterCard, and many others. Let's not forget, their Zebec cards are actually powered by MasterCard. So when I take a look at something like Zebec, I don't think it's a bad project to me. This is just my point of view. Not to mention Solana Ventures, one of the backers when it comes to Zebec. Also, Circle, which is the creator of USDC. Circle not too long ago became publicly listed, and that's also an early backer allegedly when it comes to Zebec. Also, even according to a post by Zebec, Circle, they hold allegedly a big amount of ZBCN. So when I take a look at something like Zebec, I think it's pretty much kind of like a complete project to me. I think it's sort of like a Ripple and Stellar, but then with a Solana aspect, but then at the same time with a way lower market cap. Because keep in mind, ZBCN not too long ago, top 10 in terms of utility when it comes to Solana. So again, instead of me really believing in the market leaders, which already have a very big market cap, ZBCN is something I want to pay attention to as well because market cap way lower. I kind of like the Solana aspect in a sense, not to mention Solana Ventures, also one of the backers when it comes to Zebec. I mean, with all those aspects, with all those markets it's focused on, with it trying to improve the team, man, this is something I'm a fan of. But let's say ZBCN were to go to the price of 10 cents, considering current circulating supply, market cap's around $8.5 billion, around a 38x from here. I mean, I get it. ZBCN has had a pretty big pullback, but you know what? I'm still going to believe in this. I mean, when I was first getting into ZBCN and then it wasn't doing that good, had a pump at the time, which many people consider good, and then there was a pullback, right? I kind of felt like, okay, it is what it is. I'm thinking about the marathon. It's not a sprint for me. So I kind of knew that getting into it. But then suddenly ZBCN did pretty good. And that, keep in mind, was really without a fully fledged type of hypothetical altcoin season, in my opinion. And it was still able to do that. And still, ZBCN even right now is way better than when I was first talking about it, right? So the way you take a look at it is that if I believe in it back then, why wouldn't I believe in it as of right now? And let's say if ZBCN was able to do that back then without really much attention for altcoins, what could it do? Again, if let's say we ever see a fully fledged type of altcoin season. This is why I'm still waiting. This is why I'm still staying patient and I'm not going to give up. But in the meantime, I do like seeing news like that when it comes to Zebec. And feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain. I'll catch you all in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye. Is there cool news?
Shout out to Lee the Captain. Looks like the chat is going crazy. Ah, so salute confirmed today. Jetpack, Circle, Coinbase, and OKX Ventures. Do you think it will fall like this again? Ali, probably not. Unless there is a black swan event, which everything would fail. But I think that was it, bro. If you didn't get in then, it's kind of game over now. I think it's on the rocket to 1 cent plus. I don't think it's coming back down. I think it's going to keep pushing since it's legit now, and we shook out all the paper hands, right? It was a shakeout, and a lot of people got shook out making weird postings and dumb videos and songs that don't make sense. I literally want to call
I made a
what is this
prediction
guy?
in
I literally want to call Clyde Davis and have him sue the pants off of Martin for using her songs, but I'll keep it cool, bro. It's not that serious. And plus, since Zebec's pumping, I'm just gonna keep it cool. So Zebec pump today saved a lot of people a lot of heartbreak because I was about to go on a rampage, go on the warpath. But my daughter was like, just let it go, right? Don't you have better things to do? And I do. Custody of the Anchorage Digital Partners with World Pay listed on Caleb and Brown as a 5-star asset, as well as Ondo platform listed as liquidity, probably nothing. You need to go back. I got a partnership with these guys. I need to actually look into them. And if you look at my I guess the posting or the links below, you can sign up with Caleb and Brown. Let me know what you think about that. OKX has banking partners that include Standard Chartered Bank, DPD, BS, Bank of Frick, and bank payment solutions like Apple Pay and PayPal. Okay, let's go, Jetpack. Crypto Clay. It's some good people in the comments today. Respect. Thank you guys for joining and participating. Thank you for joining. Ally. Thank you guys as well. Ironically, OKX is also going to IPO soon. Really? How ironic. All of Zebec Ventures Investments IPO. Because these guys are trying to get money. That's why they're working with Zebec. Versus these guys are telling us Zebec is going to fail. Probably nothing, Jetpack. Yeah, probably nothing. Probably just a weird coincidence. Let's see what my man Al Bars has to say. It's a quick 4-minute video. So let's see what he's talking about.
yesterday's video saying that you have to buy ZBCN because the price will absolutely pump. A lot of people are like, no way, you're joking. And guys, this is the proof right here. This is yesterday's video when Zebec was sitting at 211 million, and we've seen a massive pump. As you guys can see, we're currently at a market cap of 255 million. We are up 20%, guys. We are looking pretty good. I mean, look at this absolute surge in price, guys, and the coin will only pump from here. Looks like we've been getting some great news about ZBCN. And guys, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I made this great prediction. If you guys want to show me support, go show love on the channel. I am doing a giveaway for free crypto. You guys should check this out as well. And guys, the official partner for my channel is Maxi. If you use my link, sign up, you do get some free money. So why not do it? It helps the channel out. But going back to Zebec, guys, look at the volume in the last 24 hours. Looks like a lot of people are purchasing Zebec coin. The price at 200 million market cap was absolutely a steal. I mean, if you're thinking of like a flash sale or something crazy like that, that's absolutely what happened, guys. The price dipped significantly. A lot of people that are very smart got in at the right point, guys. We're already up 20% on an easy bag. The volume is significant, guys, and big exchanges like Coinbase and Binance are seeing this, and we can possibly see a listing on these major exchanges very, very soon. If we go over to the X, guys, things are, I mean, looking pretty good, guys. Look at this new news that they just had. Zebec leadership to speak in the British Parliament. That's absolutely huge. House of Lords on regulation and compliance on July 10th. Zebec Network has been invited to present at the Palace of Westminster, addressing key industry topics from compliance to whistleblower policies and advising on prudent structures in blockchain. Zebec CEO Simon and head of MA Neil will be speaking in the House of Lords, providing insight to IE members of the Parliament, whistleblowers, lawyers, and compliance specialists on emerging trends in financial regulations and technology. This is absolutely huge for Zebec to get into the House of Lords, guys, and for them to have a meeting. It's absolutely crazy. This will only promote this product more. They do have an ad campaign, which is to launch in the summer. That's absolutely huge as well. Zebec is doing great in terms of marketing, guys. I mean, as you can see, the price was sitting at such a low. I mean, it was like a stupid sale. A lot of you guys missed out. You guys didn't believe me when I made this video yesterday, guys. If you got in here, you'd be absolutely laughing right now because the price is up like 20%, which is absolutely crazy. I can't emphasize how important it is to watch coins like this, guys, which actually, as you know, like Zebec has functionality, guys. This is the future coin. It's an altcoin. As you know, Bitcoin dominance dropped as well, which caused a little bit of a surge in prices for these altcoins. A lot of the meme coins that you guys are probably holding are up. As you can see, I'm an avid XRP holder as well, up significant as well, right? So guys, things are looking pretty crazy. Have you loaded up on a bag of ZBCN when I made that news yesterday? If not, guys, I mean, right now is still a great buying chance, right? We're looking at, if we go to all-time highs for Zebec, we've seen the market cap at what, 500, yeah, around 500 million. It has been on a, I mean, steady decline. We've seen investors take profits. A lot of you guys did get in the peak, but again, remember, you don't lose money until you actually sell your assets. Hold on to this, guys, because this is a multi-billion-dollar project, right? We're soon gonna hit 1 penny, and then from there, I predicted that this coin will hit $1 by the end of this year. I mean, this is living proof, right? I made this video yesterday. A lot of you guys didn't believe. There's a few comments saying, what was it? Not until 2028. Come on, guys. I mean, price has already gone up. You guys, I know way this coin's not pumping. It absolutely pumped. For it to gain 50 million volume is considered a pump. And guess what? It's not going to stop there. We'll make a follow-up video tomorrow because I know this coin will definitely hit all-time highs soon. July could be an excellent month for this coin. We could get a Coinbase listing. We could get a Binance listing. And guys, from there, we've already made a big prediction back a few months ago that this is a multi-billion-dollar project, definitely destined for $1 to $2 billion easy. Let me know what you guys think about Zebec. Do you believe Zebec is a FUD? Do you believe this project is destined for a few billion or even hundreds of billions if we were going to be that optimistic? Let me know what you think, guys. Give this video a like. Check out the giveaway.
Definitely back the truck up, Crypto Clay. The real one saw it a mile away and went beep, 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 beep. Back to, yeah, definitely. Bro, as we've been talking about it, and I don't want to be the told you so guy, but I knew it would bounce back. When people are fudding, everybody's crying, folks are panic selling. I just can't get over this poor bastard that sold. Like, dude, what are you doing? Have some patience. But I think from being misquoted by Warren Buffett did say, what do you say? The transfer of wealth is the impatient sale to the patient, and the patients get rich. People make money on impatient sellers that sell to the patient as they DCA in. This guy told us literally, what do you say? He didn't, what did that guy say? Martin Lucas said that Buffett doesn't believe in DCA. Bro, I study investors. Warren Buffett never said he didn't believe in DCAN. If I recall, that's where it came from. But no worries, we're gonna keep pushing.
Back to the
Next
channel,
video.
Zebec has exploded, currently up 23% so far for the day, with momentum still building. Zebec is now over a 260 million market cap. Now, we stated yesterday we would see a reversal. We said yesterday price would bounce back, the bottom is in, and I told you all that I would be buying. And just like that, we are starting to see the upside move. Now, if you missed out on that free buy signal, it means you're not subscribed to the channel. So please make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out on another free Zebec update, another free buy signal, just like the one yesterday. Now, this is an exciting start, but we do need to get back above this area of structure, as I mentioned yesterday. So far, so good. We could complete this upside move before the end of today, which will be ideal. We are now only 133% away from all-time highs. And once again, we could complete this move potentially by the weekend or at some point next week. We are expecting a breakout across the entire cryptocurrency market now, guys. Now, here's the thing. Zebec is in a unique situation because this is Zebec's opportunity to establish its dominance, establish its value, build a new community. Now, in order to do this, we already have the fundamentals, right? We already have, critical and key investors in this project, but now we need those percentage gains, similar to what we saw in April, to get everybody's attention. Now, what price target do we need to hit? Now, we actually don't need another 800 or 900% move. All we need is a sharp move back to all-time highs. If we can do this quickly, we are going to get the attention of the entire cryptocurrency market. And that's what's needed in order for us to build our network, right? To get the attention of other crypto investors and traders. Now, I do believe we're going to hit this target quite quickly. And in fact, I did bring up a short-term target yesterday. I believe it's around this area here, about 300% move from where we currently are now. Or was it more? Maybe it was 400% actually. Let's just say 336. I would have to go back to my notes. But let's say we're expecting at least a move to 0.00137028, which is a short-term move, which would be a 377 percentage point move from where we currently are now, right? Once we hit this area, we are going to meet a bit of resistance. As I said before, we are expecting a major sell-off at some point within the next few weeks. So you all have to make sure that you are prepared for this. And to be clear, if you want to know what's happening with the overall market, you want to get access to other projects I'm buying, join my free Telegram group using the link in my description. This is where I do more in-depth updates on projects like Zebec. I also have a video in there that shows you how to make 100,000 in 1 month and 16 days. So if you're not already a part of that free Telegram group, join us right this second. Click the link in my description. If you don't have the Telegram app downloaded, that link will not work. So make sure you do this right this second. Now, for now, before we focus on the longer term target, we now need to climb back to all-time highs, which is where we are going now. So the biggest thing for the community, not just new investors and traders to this project, but the existing community are going to find out just how strong this project is, just how bullish the buyers really are. So we're going to see exactly how long it takes us to hit this all-time high, which would be at 0.000711817. That's the next major milestone. Of course, we want to see price go beyond this point. We have targets beyond this point, and we will be updating over the next few days, etc. But we do need to see exactly how quick we take to hit this all-time high. But first, for now, let's see if we can make our way above structure. Let's see if we can see momentum start to build, and then we'll take it from there. Guys, this is going to be so exciting. I hope you're all ready. If you're not yet a part of my Crypto Crew Premium channel, make sure you join, because actually my whole strategy for Zebec is to build on my position. I'll be in this project for the next 2 to 5 years, as I've mentioned before, but I will be looking for an exit over the next few weeks. I will be looking to capture percentage gains, wait for price to top out. I will sell at the top. I'll wait for price to dip again, right? And this is where we will see price sell off by 60 to 80%. I'll wait for price to sell off again, and then
What's going on in the chat? Looks like there are a couple respect you to you. I hear you Jetpack name all the time on people I listen to. He doesn't say he can only hold tight if you picked right, and he is correct. Buff believes that if you've done the research and believe in the company, you should go all in. I'm a rookie, so diversify. Glad I did. Definitely glad I diversified. Uh, Ali, salute. Jetpack is the GOAT. So much we researched. One of the first I heard about Zebec. Matt's respect to Jetpack. Definitely saw a lot of his tweets early on. Been watching you guys for a minute. Shout out to Jetpack and Crypto Clay. What is this? Yeah, CKJ was who turned me onto it when I was on Crypto for Life with 68J. Is that the guy that comes in the morning? The Crypto Lifer? Is that guy? I was watching him, but he comes on too early. But yeah, that guy's on it too. Was the highlight of my crypto journey for far. Rip on Zebec or at the top two right now. And for them to be collaborating soon is mind blowing. What a cliffhanger for both communities. Yeah, I got to start making XRP videos again. I was making them and then it just got crazy with XRP. And I saw Zebec and I started investing in Zebec and went all in. One of my Caspa uh, holders was saying get the ZBC. I got in Zebec when it was ZBC. I wish I'd have bought more and held on to it. ZBC became ZBCN. ZBC was Zebec something, and it turned into uh, Zebec Network. I wish I would have held more and got deeper when it was down. But I definitely got back. What was it? I got my lick back when it dipped. I've been waiting for months, and I liquidated pretty much everything to get over that meal. And I should be. I think somebody said it too in the chat. I'm probably going to liquidate everything, but XRP, uh, Zebec, uh, Turbo. I think that's my three major holdings: XRP, Zebec. Oh yeah, and Casper. Anything outside of that, I'm liquidating it and dumping it into Zebec. I'm liquidating everything I got on trade over, all those little mining tokens, and putting it all in the Zebec. So at this point, we are Zebec do or die. Or what was that? Get rich or die trying. Watch the Throne album. Talking about Jay-Z? So excited. Jet. 100%, 1,000%. I'm tripping. Yes, JK. J. I can't. CKJ. I'm tripping. I love XRP. XRP is the one. Got into XRP in 2021 Feb. Oh wow. I got into XRP right around when the trial started, right? I thought they was gonna beat the case and it would be over quick. And I started buying it and nothing happened and nothing happened. And then it started dipping and I bought the dip. I guess I can say I'm definitely blessed to always be able to get in at the right time to buy the dip. And I think this dip for um Zebec ZBCN might be the last one. So we got in just in time. I bought it first in March. I should have gotten in January when I was listening to Grow Rich Happy speak on it. Yeah, shout out to Grow Rich Happy as well. We watched his video too. JK. I don't keep saying J. CKJ. I don't know why I keep saying J. I'm tripping. But let's here's this video real quick.
planning to buy back in to increase my overall gains. If you want to be a part of this process, you do need to be a part of my Crypto Crew Premium channel. The link is in my description, and I've just outlined the top projects to buy right now in order to grow our overall portfolio, right? This is the opportunity. This is, one of the best opportunities that we have at the moment. So we need to maximize on it. But all eyes on Zebec right now. And in fact, whilst we're on this, whilst you're here, guys, I do want to go over a few things with you, right? A few important things. Number one, I need you all to first figure out if you're here for the short term or the long term. That's the first thing you need to establish. And by short term, I mean, are you just here for the let's say the next 6 months, the next 3 to 6 months, and then you're planning to, completely exit the entire project? Or are you here for maybe the next 2 years? Or are you here for maybe, the next 5 years? You want to see what happens by 2030, right? And grow with the community. Those are the two things you need to decide straight away, because then you can tailor and build a strategy around that time frame. And there's nothing wrong with being a short-term player. There's nothing wrong with being a long-term player, but you have to establish what works for you. Now, once you've done that, you have to come up with a buying strategy tailored to those objectives and goals, and also an exit strategy. Now, some of you may just say to yourselves, you know what, I'm just planning to buy, and I'm just going to keep buying, keep buying, and keep buying over the next few years and dollar cost average on this, which is fine. That works if, of course, you're dollar cost averaging at the lows, right? Again, some may argue, yeah, you can dollar cost average anywhere. In crypto land, that doesn't really work, right? And as you can see, if you have been buying, let's say you bought some Zebec, but then you put in a large position.
Yeah, like he's saying, I'm probably just gonna keep buying. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep buying. K CKJ always mentioned Crypto Clay and Jetpack. Uh, Bullzilla, the profile meter, US. Let's go.
At the top, well, guess what? You're down significantly. So if you're going to dollar cost average, it makes sense to do so on the dips, right? So when price is low, just like this opportunity, that's when you dollar cost average. Or do you plan to put in large amounts of capital, like I did at the lows, wait for price to peak, sell off, capture that, watch price sell off by 60%, 80%. This happens with all cryptocurrencies, even the best quality ones, we see this pattern with. And then do you buy back in, right? So you need to establish a buying strategy and an exit strategy. If you can do this, you are going to win. If you can establish whether you're here for the short term and long term, if you can establish a buying and selling strategy, you are going to succeed in this community. If you don't have a strategy and your long term approach is, I'm just holding till $1, you're probably going to lose, right? So if you want to start, and again, once again, you don't have to join my community, but if you can join any community that can help you establish this structure, establish these strategies, you are going to be a huge success in the market. But you can also join us as well, as I stated before, join Crypto Coop.
So shout out to VC, VLC. Let's check out bags only. And then money in me. I don't know. Let's check out bags only real quick.
Today talking about the Zebec network ZBCN, double zeros 3-3 at the 3-3, almost 3-3-3-4. It's up 40% over the last 24 hours. I actually made a video yesterday in the afternoon, probably around, I don't know, this range or so, and Zebec has climbed up pretty significantly since then, again up 40% over the last 24 hours. Now, go back to look at the channel. I've made numerous videos, pretty extensive videos here on Zebec Network. Obviously, an altcoin utility crypto that I am very, very bullish on this cycle. We look at Zebec though, and it is sitting on top of Solana. Holder count continues to just, develop and grow at a pretty massive rate. I think overall, when we do talk about Zebec and just the overall potential and utility that it does offer as a cryptocurrency, I think it only helps, or it only helps to not be bullish, I guess you could say. I mean, or I don't know if that's the right word, but if you look at what specifically Zebec is trying to do here, which I'll get into in a second, but I feel like if you really take a deep dive in it, if you kind of understand where kind of the crypto market's headed, where blockchain is headed, and where just global crypto adoption is headed, you can see the kind of place in the space that Zebec does have and is going to continue to have. But you look at crypto bubbles, 100 to 200, ranking cryptos. Zebec dominating in a green day, right? Overall, we see crypto has been pretty green, but Zebec here up 40% on the day. If you look here, the largest bubble on this graphic, obviously, which again I think should surprise no one, but it is a top gainer of the crypto is 100, ranked 100 to 200. Again, there's been no real news. They did put out this tweet here where we're rewriting the rules of traditional finance. Why wait for payday? Get paid in real time. I'll just play this 15-second video for you, kind of breaking down essentially the main pillar component of what Zebec is offering, payroll in real time, which again is absolutely disrupting a multi $100 billion industry. Why wait 2 weeks to get paid for money you earn today? Again, if you're an employee, hourly employee, whatever it may be, this is obviously very enticing to you. The future of payroll is now, payroll in real time. And again, we talked about it before. Zebec has got people on their team, advisors on their team that were executives at ADP, right? Advisors, former CFO of ADP and former president of ADP are advisors of Zebec Network, and you can see the total market cap of ADP. The ADP market cap right now as a stock on the Nasdaq is $124 billion. So let's just give Zebec 1/8 of that, right? 1/8, which is I don't know whatever that 1/8 of 100 and whatever $24 billion. We know that the multipliers, I think at like a 7-8 billion market cap, it's like a 35-40x for Zebec Network from here. They're continuing to make moves, continue to develop things within their ecosystem. They recently bought compliance firm GateKnox ahead of MICA and FCA regulatory push, right? MICA is the crypto regulation platform in Europe, and Zebec's looking to pursue compliance in the markets and crypto assets regulation, and with the UK's Financial Conduct Authority later in 2025. And essentially, hopefully, GateKnox can help them do that. That's obviously just adding more and more bullish catalysts for Zebec now as we kind of develop and move forward in the future of the crypto space, right? We have talked about it in similar situations with other cryptos, how the moves that these cryptos are making right now will obviously be greatly beneficial when the market, turns, right? Essentially, when we get that altcoin season that we are all hoping for, and hopefully we get very, very soon. Um, you know what I mean? Like, because there's gonna come a time where cryptos are pumping, and the cryptos that have provide utility and value now will pump even past this bull run, right? We talk about the bull run and how it only could potentially be a certain amount of time where the coins are pumping, but then you'll also see cryptos like Zebec Network that 5-6 years from now could be massively valued cryptos, right? So I just wanted to share this with you. Obviously, it's really good that Zebec is pumping here. Please let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about Zebec Network. Hit the subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.
Is the China deal starting to
So shout out to how is this Paul Byron everywhere, man?
Hey, talking
Shout
about
out,
Zebec Network, ZBCN.
shout out to Bags Only. Last video is Money and Me, just because it's a shorter video. So that's what Money and Me has to say, and we'll
realize
call it
how
a
the
day.
price was taking off ahead of time. We have a lot to discuss in today's video. This is one you definitely don't want to miss. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I could always be wrong, so make sure you guys do on research. Before I get into the video, real quick, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that's interested. Okay, so to kick things off, we need to take a look at the crypto bubbles because there's something that I want you guys to see, all right? So if we check out the top 100 coins, we can see that it's a green day. Some of these coins are up an okay amount, 14%, 10%, 6%, but nothing to actually brag about, okay? But if we go over to the coins from 101 to 200, I want you guys to see this right here. The biggest gainer is ZBCN, up more than 40%. So from coins 1 to 200, ZBCN is the biggest gainer here. I don't know about you guys, but to me, that says a whole lot. That says that people were definitely anticipating some sort of rally leading on to the spaces. Now, if you guys watched my video yesterday, I spoke about how if some great news was going to be dropped, ZBCN's price was going to rally, and it looks like people are anticipating some great news, and this is why ZBCN pumped the way that it did. I want you guys to check out this chart, okay? So this is the chart for ZBCN. As we can see, this is the 1 hour chart, okay? The pump started from yesterday, July 8th, because we can see here that around 5 p.m. on July 8th, ZBCN slowly started to make its way up. Now, the spaces was held at 11 a.m., but I want you guys to check this out right here. At 10 a.m., look what happened. ZBCN was sitting at 0.0028, and it's just nothing but green candles all the way up to 0.0035. All right, so people are anticipating some great news for ZBCN clearly, and this is why they were buying up some ZBCN. Now, some people might have looked at that pump as a potential buy the rumor, sell the news sort of scenario, but the question is, what was the news? There was no news dropped while people are buying the ZBCN. They were anticipating something, right? And it just shows us that even though the price had corrected quite significantly over the last, like, what, maybe month and a half or whatever, it doesn't mean that people lost interest in ZBCN. I talk about how the haters that, they can't stop paying attention to this project. They watch the ZBCN videos, they pay attention to what's going on with ZBCN over on X. They just can't help themselves. Maybe they were the ones that was buying up ZBCN. Who actually knows? But I am liking what I'm seeing here. Okay. Now let's get into what they spoke about during their spaces. So this is a quick summary for you guys that I have pulled up. Shout out to Blue Collar Crypto here for summarizing this thing. I had initially started listening to the spaces, but I had to run out. So yeah, I'm glad I got this summary here. Okay. So it says, we have learned ZBCN has integrated Ripple RLUSD into their silver card. We learned Simon has a personal relationship with the head of digital assets at BlackRock and former executive at Ripple, Robbie Mitchnick. This could very well be the source of the partnership Zebec has, at least what may get their foot into the door. What can we expect in the coming weeks? Zebec said they would be having spaces with their bigger partners within the month. They also did say the event they were attending tomorrow in the UK is a confirmed event starting at 12:30 in the House of Lords. They also said they are seeking a MiCA license and intend on having a government official or two join the advisory board on Zebec. So very, very big news there. Now, I know that some of you probably have some questions that weren't answered during the spaces, but hopefully within time, you're going to get those questions answered. But let's see what people are saying over here on X. All right, so let's go through some of this stuff. So congrats to everyone that bought the ZBCN dip. This person says choke on it to all the haters. This person says, for all those still on the fence about a $1 ZBCN, now this is extremely bullish, okay? $1 ZBCN after today's spaces. If you remain on the fence after today, it is because you refuse to leave the fence. Zebec is 1000% legit. So many people listened to the FUD and lost positions and re entered at higher prices. Probably 1000%. That happens all the time. FUD is, man, it is something. And this is why I always tell you guys do your own research and ignore the noise, man. You got to learn to ignore the noise when it comes to investing because people will always talk you out of something. I see it time and time again in crypto. The price rallies. This is the greatest coin ever. As soon as the price starts coming down, just a simple correction. Hey, this is a scam. I've turned extremely bearish. You got to run for the hills before this thing falls to zero. I see it.
Why is that, right? As soon as the price goes down, it's like the worst thing ever, but it was the best thing in crypto not too long ago, right? As soon as the price moves a little bit, it's a scam. There's something wrong with it. It can't be possibly good. Now it's back pumping. Everybody's making videos again. I don't understand. I mean, I understand, but I don't understand, right? I know how it works. As long as it's pumping, oh, it's great. It drops a half a penny or it drops a 20%, freaking pandemonium in the streets. So we're up to 0.00368. That's a long way from 0.022, bro. I'm telling you guys. I was looking at that thing from 0.0. What we were at 0.005 all the way down to 0.021 every 5 minutes. Like, bro, I gotta get a life because this is not working out well. But thank God, things bounced back and we were able to recover, and we didn't sell, we didn't fall to the FUD, we didn't get FUD-demised, if that's even a word, or we didn't get FUDded out or shaken out or paper hand because a lot of people got lost in the shuffle. But let's finish this video.
Time and time again.
Going on 2 hours. We'll finish this video and shut it down for the day.
Man, it's absolutely hilarious. And this is why I always tell you guys to conduct your own research. Don't become bullish because someone else is bullish. Don't become bearish because someone else is bearish. Don't become bullish because the price is going up, and don't become bearish because the price is going down. That is not the way to invest. Who remembers this guy right here, Ben McKenzie? So he bought Bitcoin and Bitcoin started to go down. So he decided to create a book saying that Bitcoin is a scam. Now, at this point, I think Bitcoin was sitting maybe like 40,000 or something like that, $30,000. It was coming down from its all-time highs from the last bull cycle. He created a book saying, crypto Bitcoin is a scam, blah, blah, blah. Now Bitcoin's sitting over 100,000. He probably was able to convince some people to sell their Bitcoin. Now they probably have ultimate regret. So again, don't listen to people. Always conduct your own research, including me. Don't listen to me. Conduct your own research and determine whether or not you think a certain investment is right.
Right, Crypto Clay. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And have a good evening. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time.
For you. Well, let's get into the price action right now on ZBC and see how things are holding up ever since the spaces. Okay. So right now, the volume is up 182%. And I always say volume predicts price, right? 182%, the volume is up. Right now, the volume is sitting at 55.85 million. The current market cap is 291 million, still up about 40% on the day, which is great. Obviously, we're still missing.
All right, peace out, quarter crawler. Peter, XRP centralized is the exact opposite of Bitcoin. Oh, well, we here to make money, right? Definitely, sir. Quarter crawler probably gonna log out in a minute myself, but I just want to finish this video.
Very big exchanges like Coinbase and Binance. And I tell you, if Coinbase or Binance picks up ZBCN, it is over. It is absolutely over. And anyone that even tries talking any sort of FUD around ZBCN, I don't even think they'll even talk anymore FUD around ZBCN, to be perfectly honest. They'll probably buy immediately if Binance or Coinbase picks up some ZBCN. Now, if we check out the charts here. So this is a 4-hour time frame. As you can see, we're sitting at the top of the charts pretty much on the day. So things are still moving in the right direction. We are currently at resistance though, but if it breaks through this resistance, it's going to get quite interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Things could get quite interesting. What I'm looking for is EBCN though, is I want the price to stay above 0.0030. That shows me that there is real strength in this current price action. Okay.
We don't actually need regulation, but what would regulation hurt, right? And almost there. Actually, let me finish this guy up.
So this area right here, I need ZBCN to remain above, and then that just means we're heading in the right direction. So even if ZBCN pulls back down a little bit and just bounces off of this, it's just nice strength in my personal opinion. All right. Now let's check out the indicator and see if anything else was fired. Nothing new was fired here on this.
What up, Crypto Queen. I actually didn't read it until I read it, and then I already retweeted it. But you're right, bro. You're right, Crypto Queen. Kind of in the middle, right? Cool, both you guys. But you're right. Same sum is good. But yeah, Crypto Queen. I guess I can take it down because I actually retweet a lot of stuff too. But we'll finish this video out and check on it later.
Indicator. It's still showing that we're in a bearish momentum. I'm hoping this is not a dead cat bounce that we're experiencing. Only time will tell. We'll see where the price is tomorrow. But right now, I'm liking what I'm seeing. What about you all? Do you like what you're seeing with the price action for ZBCN? And what were your thoughts on the spaces? Do you think it was extremely bullish? Do you think there was nothing new that was said? Let me know in the comment section down below. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did,
So shout out to Money and Me. Those scams were wicked. I'm sure half of the investors quit because they were scammed. Interesting. But as always, thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. And we are out. It's okay to be different or weird. Just because you're different or weird doesn't mean anything. You might be normal and everybody else is weird. But as always, let's get back to the money and stay dangerous. Miner out.